So, Lash, we're back again together to talk about gift guides and gift stuff for the award show. So tell me what we have this year for the Oscars.
This is our 21st year putting together this particular gift assortment. We call it Everyone Wins. One of the cool things about doing this independently of the Academy is that I get to choose who gets it. And we only give it to the top acting and directing nominees. So this year it's going to 26 very lucky people. Each gift bag, which is actually gift suitcases, we're filling these Javianas suitcases and another bag with all of these products. And it's worth over $126,000 this year. So a pretty nice consolation prize, even if they don't go home with an Oscar. And I have to say, one of my favorite things about putting these gift bags together is sharing things that I'm legitimately using and loving in my real life. So for example, Miage Skincare, this is an ultra luxury line of products that I've been using literally every day for the last 3 years. It's based on human stem cell science. It uses micro-molecule waterless formulas to help us all look like Angela Bassett, basically. And then we have EcoMD. This is clean, conscious skincare. This is their #1 selling product, their vegan retinol. So if you're like me, I've never really been able to use retinols because they're too harsh and irritating. And because this is botanical based, it actually is much kinder to your skin and kinder to the planet. This is one of my favorite products this year. I don't know that the Zoom will do it justice, but it's from
Ooh.
Batil. And these are dates. And the most spectacular presentation, when these Batil dates arrive, I have not been able to stop thinking about them, thinking who I want to give them to, not just the Oscar nominees, but in my real life. And they're nutritious, they're delicious. The boxes they created are incredible. Basically, Batil has done for dates what Godiva did for chocolate. And this is an amazing, amazing gift.
Yeah, and can you reuse that box when you're done eating them? Because that box is gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous. It's got this cute little drawer, and yeah, you can refill it. So you can get additional dates that you refill it, or you can even use this as a jewelry box, truthfully. It's like,
I was just gonna
it's
say, yeah.
wooden. Yeah, it's really, really great.
Nice. And what else do we have? I see Cliff Bars. I see so many. I see shoes. I'm excited
This
about that.
this is probably Cliff is probably the least expensive item in the bag, and it's one of my favorites because these are their new Cliff Thins. So these are thin and crispy, delicious little treats on the go, healthy snacks. We've got the Kind Reason Company doing these incredible candles. I have one burning in here now. I wish you could smell because these smell so incredible. We've got Posh Pretzels. We've got these gorgeous bottles of perfume. This is called Benigna. And the bottles look like little genie bottles that they come in. Absolutely incredible perfume from Benigna. We've got a whole sort of health and wellness vibe going on. So we've got Reflect Orbs. These are app connected orbs that help you sort of stay focused and de-stress. You've noticed the Javianas flip-flops all around me. So Javianas is sort of like a burst of summer all year round, depending on where you live. So their flip-flops and sandals are iconic, but they're also doing luggage now. So like I said, we're using this incredible, see if I can get it in the shot. This is this pink and purple bag and orange tones. It's bright and colorful. And the men have orange and blue color tone. And then the PETA neck pillow here. PETA has been with us for years. And each year they call attention to a different critical animal rights issue going on. This year is all about monkey trafficking. They actually just scored a huge win in that regard, but there's still a lot of room to go. We've got Bauman Medical doing these incredible gift certificates for hair restoration services, but also a whole bag of hair wellness products. So both supplements and hair care products. I mean, I could go on for days, but there's so many incredible things. Oh, the two most expensive items in the gift bag, 2 trips. So we have a trip for them to Faro Punta Imperatora. This is a lighthouse that's been converted into a hotel on a cliffside on an Italian island. It's considered one of Europe's best kept hideaways, best kept secrets. And then we've got a $40,000 escape for them to a 10-acre ultra modern estate in Canada called The Lifestyle.
How did I get nominated for an Oscar even though I don't act or do anything like that? Asking for a friend?
I think that now is the time for, people who don't have acting training to get into acting and get an Oscar nomination. Stranger things have happened.
No, this sounds amazing though, in all seriousness. This is incredible. How do you narrow down what to put in there? Because I'm sure you get lots of pitches for people that want to be part of this gift basket.
I try not to narrow it down. I try to include as much as possible, but we do offer category exclusivity. So, once the skincare category is closed, it's closed. But there's so many unique and innovative products, beauty products that you wouldn't even think of as beauty products. So we have blush silks, for example. These are what I call beauty pillowcases. So there's silk pillowcases, which have all these benefits. So your hair doesn't frizz and break, your skin doesn't get dehydrated. It helps reduce acne breakouts. So those are really, really cool. We've got Synovata doing a whole bunch of supplements to help with joint and pain aches, as well as a calcium supplement. So we try to cover all the bases, some very, very unique and, some very expected.
Nice. And what's that little blue can over there? You have this cute little blue can next to the date box. What's that?
This,
Yeah.
this is Tranquini. So this is a tranquility beverage. So it's a sparkling beverage. It's got adaptogens in it. So it just helps you calm down at the end of a stressful day or at the beginning of a stressful day.
I like that. Yeah, this is incredible. And what other award shows have you worked on? I know last year you did the Grammys. We discussed that, but what other
We
shows have you
just did the
done?
Grammys. We just did our
Yes.
24th Grammys a few weeks ago, back in LA. So that's a little different because that's the official gift lounge and the gift bags for the presenters and performers. So in that case, we give it to about 130 presenters and performers. Like I said, because this one is unofficial, I get to narrow that down and we only give it to 26 top nominees. We'll be doing a Mother's Day promotion next. So 25 lucky Hollywood moms are going to get an incredible mommy basket from us. Again, mommy suitcase. And then after that, we're going to be working with the legendary Cheryl Lee Ralph on her fundraising event called Divas Simply Singing. So we're going to be providing gifts for all the talent participating in that show.
Okay. Are you allowed to talk about those yet? Because we got to discuss these because they're amazing.
We will soon enough. I got to get through Oscar week and then we'll be moving on to Mother's Day and Divas.
Yeah, we're gonna have you on for both of those because they sound absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
And
this is the 31st or 32nd year that they've been doing the Divas event. This will be our first year participating in it, but it's an amazing show.
yeah, and since you've been doing this, how have these gift lounges evolved?
You know what? It's just a lot easier now than it was 24 years ago to book the products. 2 decades ago, you had to convince the brands that it was a good idea, that they were going to get marketing benefit, that it was going to be helpful to have Oscar nominees showing up at their resorts. But it wasn't a proven commodity. Now, 2 decades later, it's such a proven commodity that when we contact companies, it's not, is there a fee? It's what is the fee? And so it really doesn't come down to, does it make sense to participate? It's, does my marketing budget allow me to participate? Do I have enough product to support whatever it might be? Like I said, the quantities for shows differ. So it's a very different set of questions that are asked now than, years ago.
Nice. And if you were to put it together your own gift lounge just based on Lash, what would you have on it in it and why?
I would probably have all skincare because I love all skincare products and I love sharing skincare products. Although now I'd also insist on having Batil dates because I never even knew I liked dates until Batil boxes arrived at my house. Now I can't stop eating dates. There always has to be some sort of fun celebratory libation. So we've got Antigua Cruz Cristalino Tequila. We've also got Isidro. They're doing these incredible sake spritzes that come in the most beautifully feminine cans. So I don't know. I like a pretty broad swath.
Wow. And what is the biggest challenge for you working on all this?
My biggest challenge is that I'm kind of lazy. So I'd much rather be playing tennis than working always. I'm one of those people who works to live. I don't live to work. So really the only challenge is, keeping the motivation. It's very easy, like when we're in the midst of production, but this is a year-round endeavor. So, as soon as the sun comes out, I want to be out on the tennis court, not, dialing for dollars or sending out emails about products. But yeah, we all got to work.
Nice. That's amazing. And what would be your dream product to include that you haven't had anyone have the opportunity to add yet?
A car. We keep trying to add a car. We were so close this year. I think we're going to get an electric car for next year. So we've done like 3-month leases on cars before, but I don't really consider that like giving someone a car. I want to give someone a car or at least give it to them for a year lease. And I think we're going to have an electric car next year.
That is incredible. I don't know how you make all this happen, but it's absolutely amazing.
I have a great team, I have to say. It's not just me. I'm the one sitting here, but I have an incredible team of people. I've got salespeople making the pitches. I've got my production team who makes it all happen. And it'll be starting the deliveries this week, delivering all these gift bags to the nominees. And so they do all the heavy lifting.
Gosh, I can't wait to see. I wish we could see the looks on everybody's faces when they get these gift bags and open them. Like,
Well, what you would realize when you see them, and I've been doing this for so long, I've seen quite a few, is that what you realize is that celebrities really are just like people. It's like that Us Weekly column. They really are just like people when it comes to gifts. There's this childlike emotion that's sort of summoned whenever a gift bag arrives. It's like Christmas morning, for those of us who celebrate Christmas, and it's that feeling. And I don't think you ever outgrow that. And I think that so many folks, especially those who have worked really hard and they remember the lean years, they remember when they couldn't get jobs and they couldn't pay their rent, that this is sort of the spoils of war, if you will. And so they really enjoy the fact that, yeah, they could afford to buy it, but it's nice that it's free. And it's nice that these companies want to acknowledge them. And so how genuinely excited they are is probably one of the most gratifying things to me.
nice. Now, is there an event that you want to work on that you haven't got a chance to work on yet?
I don't think so. Well, actually, I take that back. Probably a tennis event because, like I said, I'm tennis obsessed. So, doing a gift lounge for the U.S. Open or Wimbledon or something like that could be cool. Just so I could meet some of these people that I just love watching on the tennis court so much. Although we are giving Maria Sharapova a Mother's Day gift bag this year because she just had her first baby, so she's on our Mother's Day list.
Hear that, universe? We need to get Lash at the U.S. Open. Come on, let's make this happen.
I probably could make that happen, truthfully. I just haven't. But now you're putting that on my radar. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to journal about it in my Mahara mindfulness journal, and I'm going to make it happen.
Yes, I was gonna say it's not that you can make it happen. You will make it happen. You will make this happen. If not this year,
Yes,
then
I
next
like
year,
it.
guaranteed. You're gonna make this
Yes.
happen.
Good attitude.
Wonderful. Yes. So, oh my gosh, it was such a pleasure to speak to you
You
again.
too. Thanks for taking the time. I
Yes,
appreciate it. It's lovely to see you again.
likewise. And we're gonna see you for the next two events too, right? We're gonna have you for Mother's Day
Yeah,
and Angela.
we'll reach out for those.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. I'm so excited. And thank you so much. I appreciate you and see you for the
Thanks.
next one.
Have a great week and enjoy the Oscars.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.